I'm Anil Kumar, and now let us further explore division of fraction by fractions. Let's take an example like 4 over 9 divided by 2 over 3. As we know, division is same as multiplication by its reciprocal. So we can write this as 4 over 9 times 3 over 2, right? So that is how we can translate division into multiplication. So division is same as reciprocal of multiplication. Reciprocal means you flip numerator and denominator, or you can swap numerator with denominator and denominator by numerator. So 2 over 3, reciprocal is 3 over 2. 4 over 9 divided by 2 over 3 is same as 4 over 9 times 3 over 2. So now we have multiplication statement. Now multiplying these two fractions you can do in two ways. One way is that you can multiply the numerators and the denominator and then simplify it. The other way is first simplify then multiply. Let us do both ways and see which is better. Now 4 times 3 is 12, so we get 12 in the numerator, and 9 times 2 is 18, we get 18 in the denominator. So in this step we multiplied numerators and then the denominators, wrote them. 12 over 18 is a fraction which can be simplified. So we can divide by the common factor. In this case we can divide by 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2 and 18 divided by 6 is 3. So we get 2 over 3 as equivalent fraction. So finally 4 over 9 divided by 2 over 3 is equal to 4 over 9 times 3 over 2, which when we multiply numerators and denominators we get 12 over 18, which is same as 2 over 3. So that is our answer. The other way is to first simplify and then multiply. That is to say, what we can do at this stage is we have 4 over 9 times 3 over 2. We can actually simplify. We know 4 can be divided by 2. Both can be divided by 2. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 1. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 3 is 9. So that is how we can simplify our products when we write them as fractions. And now we multiply the numerators. 2 times 1 is 2 and 3 times 1 is 3. In this case we are always dealing with smaller numbers. So that is a huge advantage. So we'll follow the second method from now onwards, right? I hope you appreciate it. So let's take another example. This time we'll take slightly bigger numbers, right? So let's go to 2-digit numbers, and instead of 4 let me write 24 this time. 24 divided by, let us say, 42. So fraction itself is also division, right? 24 over 42 divided by, let's divide them by, let us say, 18 over, let us say, 35. Now how will you do this? First step is to write division as multiplication. So let's write it as multiplication. Then the question becomes 12 over 42 times 35 over 18. Correct? So we have written division as multiplication. Now these fractions can be first simplified and then we will perform the multiplication operation, right? 24 and 18. Do you see some common factors here? I think 6 is a common factor, right? 6 is also a common factor with 42. So we can actually simplify these two also, right? Either way. Let's do 6 times 4 is 24, and we know 6 times 7 is 42. So we have simplified. We got much smaller numbers from 2-digit numbers to 1-digit. 35 can be divided by 7. 7 times 1 is 7, and 7 times 5 is 35. So you see, such smaller numbers to work with. Now let's multiply the numerators, which is 5 times 4 is 20 and the denominator is 18 for us, which we could simplify further, right? 2 is a common factor, so 4 divided by 2 is 2, 18 divided by 2 is 9. So we'll further simplify since we know there was a common factor left. Now we get 2 times 5 as 10, so let me write this as 2 times 5, 10 divided by 9, right? So we get 10 divided by 9. If you get improper fraction as your answer, you can actually write it as a mixed fraction. Dividing 10 by 9 gives you one whole, and if I divide 10 by 9, I get 1 as a remainder. I could write this as 1 over 9, correct? So that is how we can actually write it. Let me show you exactly how I did it. So we have 10, we are dividing 10 by 9. 9 times 1 is 9, and the remainder is 1. So this is that one whole, right? And that is the remainder 1 divided by 9. So that is how we can change improper fractions to mixed fractions, correct? Now let's take another example, and I'd like you to pause the video, solve this question on your own, right? And then check with my answer, correct? So this time we'll take 24 divided by, let us say 44. 25 divided by 45, this is first fraction, dividing this fraction by another one, which let us say is 5 over 11, right? It's a very simple example for you to do. Pause the video, try it yourself, and then check with my answer. First step, as you know, is what? Writing division as multiplication. So we'll get 25 over 44 times 11 over 5. Reciprocal of 5 over 11 is 11 over 5. Now you simplify. 11 times 1 is 11, 11 times 4 is 44. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 5 is 25. So we get in the numerator 5, denominator is 4. Now this is improper fraction. You could write this as a mixed fraction. 4, 1 whole, 4 goes 1 times in 5, remainder is 1. 4, 1 over 4 is your final answer. So that is how you can do it, right? So here are a few practice questions for you. Let us say we have 12 over, let's say 15 divided by, we'll have here 8 over 25. Okay, so do this as one of the questions. Then you can also try question like 30 divided by 52 divided by, we'll have here 13, I want to put 6 here, right? 6 over 13. And the last question for you to do is number 27 divided by 42, and we'll divide this fraction by 9 over, let us say, 14. Okay, so these are your practice questions. Remember, fraction is also like division, right? So we are dividing one fraction by the other, and the steps to be followed are first to write this as a multiplication statement, then you simplify it and then write down your answer. If the answer is improper fraction, convert it to mixed form and then write your answer. So follow these steps and do these questions on your own. Thank you and all the best.